Hi my butterflies, it's your girl Asada Marie, aka Miss Marie, aka The Style Alien, and we're back with another video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about faith and how you can grow your faith, just based off of an experience that God has showed me this week. He's been stressing to me how important faith is and how, sometimes we might think that our faith is at a certain level and it's not. So for me, I always thought that my faith was good. I just thought of it as, okay, do you believe in God? Do you trust him? Like, that's it. But this past week, he's been showing me that anxiety, fears, and all that other stuff, if you're operating in those realms and you struggle with anxiety like I do, or if you have a bunch of fears about a certain area in your life, that's a sign that your faith could be grown or could use some growing. And I didn't necessarily know that at first. I thought that my belief in God was enough to say, like, I trust him wholeheartedly. But once you trust God wholeheartedly, you won't have those problems with, faith. You won't have those problems with fear and anxiety. And I'm going to show you guys how he kind of connected those things for me. So I've always been like a pretty much closed-in person. I don't go places a lot. I don't go out a lot. And a big part of that is my anxiety. I just don't feel comfortable around groups of people, a lot of people. I just don't. And I just always took that as like something like that's just me. I'm an introvert. To myself, I like to be isolated a lot of the times. But what God showed me is that I was allowing fear to control that area of my life as far as socializing with people and just being able to do certain things without the fear of anxiety or the fear of something's going to happen to me, or those little things. It's a sign that we're not trusting him enough to take care of us in those areas of our lives. That can be, little do you know, that could be with love, that could be with school, that can be with finances, that could be with anything. And he's just revealing that to me like this week. So I was pushed out of my comfort zone, and I had to go somewhere where there was going to be a group of people, a bunch of people, and I didn't really, at first I'm like, I don't want to go, like, I'm scared, and that's me normally, like, I won't go. And he was just like, you have to go, like, and I prayed about it, and I just kept like asking him, like, should I go? And it was just, everything was telling me, you have to go. So I went, and I remember just praying so hard, y'all, so hard while I was on my way there. I was so scared. It was like I was realizing how much fear runs my life, like, on my way there, because I was scared out of my mind, y'all. Like, I was just like, God, please, But that pushed me to have to rely on God to get me through that situation. And so basically, on my way back, I kind of had to really talk to God and thank him for getting me back. Like, I remember just coming back home and being so grateful, but then it dawned on me that in this specific area of my life, or with going around people or being around people, the devil has really had a hold on me in that specific area of my life. And I've always called it anxiety or fear, but faith is the exact opposite of fear. And I'm just putting those two together. Like, for me, it's like faith is the exact opposite of fear. So if you're operating in any area of your life and you're scared to do something, I'm pretty sure that the devil knows that whatever you're about to do, you're going to succeed in that. And so he tries to use anxiety, fear, and different things like that to keep us from those things. The only weapon that we have against that is our faith in God, and knowing that God's going to get us through whatever. It doesn't matter what that situation or what that thing might be, God's going to get us through it. And that just helped me, like, that one lesson taught me so much. Like, it's like he didn't stop there, y'all. He kept giving me those lessons, and I wrote all of this down in my journal, of course, but he kept like reiterating faith, 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 faith. And in my head, I'm like, God, I have faith. Like, my faith is good. Like, this is what I'm thinking. But he's telling me, how can you have faith when you have fear about all of these areas of your life? So where is your faith really? And so I'm learning now that whatever you want to do, or whatever you feel like you should be doing, but you feel anxiety about it, you feel fear about it, combat that with faith. Combat that with talking to God about it, and just knowing that God is going to get you through everything, literally. Don't just say it, but you have to believe it. And you'll see if you're really believing it once that fear goes away. Faith is the opposite of fear. Also, with that being said, in this time that we're in right now, y'all, I want y'all to know that the devil is working overtime, but God is working harder, okay? So, he's trying to use a lot of fear to keep a lot of God's people down. And, I'm here to tell y'all today, if it's something that you want to do, if it's something that you feel like, you should be doing, go after it, no matter how crazy it may look. Especially if God is telling you to do it. Just go after it, and trust me, he's going to get you through it. I'm learning this as I'm going, y'all. He literally used that small experience in my life to show me something that was wrong in my faith, right? So just taking those little lessons and kind of building off of that, and knowing all of that is showing me that basically anything that we want to do as God's children and as God's people, we can do it. It's just all of these forces that are coming at us, trying to hold us down, anxiety, different things like that, trying to hold us down. But guess what? It can't, because God is holding our hand the entire time. The biggest thing that I feel like builds your faith is having those talks with God. So me just thanking him when I got back and talking to him about that, I felt as if my conversations with him was kind of revealing how little faith I had. Because if I truly had faith, I would have known that I would have gone wherever I would have gone, and I would have been good. But me having that anxiety, it just shows I'm not letting God take control in that specific part of my life. So if you're like me and you struggle with anxiety, or just being around different situations and different people, talk to God about that, especially if you're on a journey with him. That's a big part of it, a big part of the work that he wants us to do. Yeah, so I thought that my little experience could help someone. And that's the end of this short video, guys. I love y'all. I have a lot more coming. Stay tuned, and thank you for watching the video.